Okay, so I know it's been a while since I posted anything on my YouTube channel, and it's not that I want to make excuses, but I've been so caught up with a bunch of things in my personal life that I decided to put YouTube to the back burner for a bit. But Alhamdulillah, things are starting to clear up and shape up well, so I hope I can get back to a rather normal posting schedule, inshallah. Maybe just once a week, maybe a couple times a week. We'll see how it goes, but this is something that I feel I want to put a little bit more effort back into again. But for today's video, I just want to share a little story of what happened not too long ago when I ran into a friend who I hadn't seen in a few years. So this friend of mine, we used to train in the same gym, and back in the day, he was an incredibly motivated guy. This guy went from being in the obese company in national service, weighing in at like over 100 kilos, to getting third place on his first men's physique competition in less than 2 years. I literally saw him from being obese to being diced to the socks, and he really was locked in from the day he enlisted into national service, always pushing hard in training. But when we caught up recently, he told me something. He had stopped training completely for more than 4 years because his life simply got busy. He finally kicked off his career, he got married, he started a family, and had to make necessary sacrifices for their sake. At one point, the gym even disappeared from his routine. And I can relate with that as well because at one point of time, the gym disappeared from my routine. But don't worry, both of us are finally back in the routine and we're trying to just maintain and try to get as much as we can done. Now, meanwhile, another person from that same gym came to mind. He used to train in the same gym as us, but he wasn't the strongest guy. He didn't train the hardest, but he had one habit that made a huge difference. He showed up 2 to 3 sessions every single week. Nothing fancy, just consistent effort. He did not miss a single session. Fast forward a couple of years later, this dude was stronger, fitter, and healthier than almost everyone who was training in that same gym back in the day. And that's when it really clicked for me. Fitness success rarely comes from the most intense one of effort. The mindset of most people when they come into fitness is that they want to find out what is the most intense workout that they can do. And most of the time, that just ends off as being a one-off effort. Success in fitness, well, it comes from the most consistent effort. That is the real advantage of time crunch training, which is the free training program that I have linked down below. You can check it out. All I need is your email and I'll send you the entire program plus 15 days of coaching. Now, what the program is actually just 30 to 45-minute strength sessions per week. On top of that, you have easy to execute conditioning. And all you have to do is just repeat those things over and over again. Now, it really is nothing groundbreaking, but it's incredibly sustainable. And sustainability is what wins over time. The strongest people I know aren't the ones who trained the hardest for 3 months. They're the ones who kept training for 10 plus years. And they don't worry about perfect weeks. They just focus on completing the next workout one session at a time. And that's how you win at fitness.